Good morning. Today is October 29th. It's Tuesday, time for a Tarot Casting Tuesday. Today we'll be using the Shadow Casting Spread. This is in sticker form, and I believe we have a board for it in our shop. Basically, there's a few placements that are ghosted in, and we have all the ghosts. Like, my whole thing with these stickers is to be able to kind of read what's going on in the background, too. It's almost like an oracle card that sets the stage, right? So for this particular one, we have one card here, one card here, and one card here. And basically I look at it as like, maybe there's something that's keeping you from going forward, from crossing this bridge. So this could be where you're at, this could be where you want to be, and this is the energy of how to get there, like the bridge that needs to be built. So we're going to look at this in the terms of the week ahead. And I'm using my nested tarot deck. With Halloween coming up, I wanted to do a little theme appropriate, I guess. So we've got 5 of Cups. This is what's holding us back this week. Maybe there's some unresolved grief, or there's some unresolved just heavy energy, right? And we're kind of shrouded in that. We're lost in that. We're focusing on those things that we no longer have, that we need to be able to let go of in order to move forward. Our goal, maybe it's not a big goal, maybe it's just the next step, is over here on this hill. And that's that Page of Cups. So we want to be able to go from here to looking for the possibilities in the world, to embracing that newness and having hope and wonder, right? And so what's going to get us there is the Two of Pentacles. And so the Two of Pentacles tells me that in order to get past whatever it is that's holding you back, in order to get past shedding, maybe you're just really caught up in those emotions, right? And what you need to do to get past that is to find that balance, to prioritize, to understand that there are going to be some things you can handle, some tasks, and there are going to be some things outside of your control. But to find that inner balance, you know, to find what it is that you're carrying that you can carry, and then maybe finding the space to be able to find somebody else to help lighten that load, right? And that'll get you to that space of just wanting to look at the world, or your world, through wonderment eyes, right? I'm gonna bring in some of Benabel tiles, which are these are the Vitruvian edition. So Spirit Keepers 2. And I'm going to bring, like, these are going to be some above and below energy, right? So I'm just going to grab 2 out of this bag and zip it up. I'm going to put 1 here. So the one up top, we have the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Orbs. And then below, we have the Fool, the Initiate. And this one is Spirit in the Search of Experience, right? So with these, I see, like, what's coming up from the depths for us is, like, that it's very similar to this Page of Cups. It's wanting to be able to look towards the future with some new eyes, some being excitement about being in those experiences, or, you know, just the search, like having something to look forward to. Because when you're in a space of grief, and when you're in a space of just focusing on what you don't have, or the grass is always greener, or maybe there was something, some event that occurred that's just got you looping. Again, take the tasks that you can handle, and they could literally just be a small one, in order to get to the next step of being able to look at worlds like through almost a naive mindset. And that's what's coming up from the depths, right? And the overarching energy over here is the fact of that 9 of Orbs, the 9 of Pentacles, which is saying, look, like, there is a good space. There is that attainment of feeling good, of knowing good, of being. So since this is more grounded, it's like, okay, if you're so much in your feels, go out and find things, maybe 9 things that make you feel like you're in your body, that make you feel good about the upcoming week or the events that are going on. I'm going to bring some Lenormand in, because this needs to be tethered. We're getting pretty wide. So for the new experiences down here, we have child and ship. We're going to do ship and child, and I'm going to flank the tarot right here because there's 3 little tile spaces. You can use small cards, charms, whatever you want, you know. What I do, as always, is merely a suggestion. So seeing that ship and the child, knowing that there's new opportunities, new adventures, new things out there for you, and you just have to be willing to expect the unexpected, right? And that's what's coming up from the depths. That's what's coming up for you in order to help you cross this bridge and find that balance. Like, there's literally some new stuff coming. Maybe you're getting a new book or a new deck or a new car or just something new is on the horizon, and you want to be able to experience it with who you want to be, not who you're stuck in your feels over here. So in order to do that, you have to let some things fall, you have to let some things go, you have to find your balance, find your footing, so to say. And going forward, it's going to help us soar over the top, like I said, with that 9 of orbs. We've got the gentleman. Is it going to zoom? Yes. The gentleman. And then the snake. And what's gonna help you find the grounding might be somebody who's like a quick-witted tongue person, you know, somebody who's maybe a little bit shady, somebody who's not necessarily trustworthy, but maybe right now that's what you need. You need to have, like, you need to believe in the hope of somebody who's spinning some yarns, we'll say, right? And just to help you get outside of the box. You don't need to, I always think about kind of like the devil card in tarot, where it's the devil is that person that we know in low places, and we all have those people, but we don't need to set up shop and hang out with them for the rest of our life. Sometimes we need that fun person, or the person who gets us out of whatever this is in order to go forward. It's just temporary, it's fleeting, it's flighting, it's in the air, you know. So whatever's going to help you get back to like seeing the luxuries in life that have to offer. And sometimes that might not be the most ideal person, but it's a person you need right now. And maybe you're that person for somebody, you know. I'm going to bring in 2 animal oracles just to give us some energy to help for the week. We've got the goat. It's funny, I was just talking about the devil, and we got the goat. And we have the possum. Opossum, put you here and here. So those tell me, you know, I love goats. They basically consume whatever's in their path. They can jump. They're very silly and fun, and just, you know, go out there and be the goat, be the greatest that you can be. Go forth with it this week with that childlike wonder. Expect the unexpected. You know, like, you've been through some shit recently, so go forward and expect opportunities, surprises, excitement. And the opossum tells me, like, even though you may not see what's been going on, even though there are people that are helping, there are little things falling into place that are really just there so that you can, oh my gosh, what am I looking for? So that you can go forward and get to this calmer shore, right? To get to where you want to be. The opossum also, like, I think about, like, they're often not seen unless you unfortunately see them on the side of the road, but they are so essential to our environment, right? They consume ticks, they consume a lot of bugs and pests and stuff, but just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. So with that energy, like, it's underneath anyway, so it's coming up for these new surprises, these new little adventures that are coming up. Just be in search of that experience and expect that the things are falling into place. Kind of a short one this week, and that's okay. They don't all have to be long and me rambling. I just wanted to show you some of our other boards and give you a nice little message for the week. Whatever you've been dealing with, the world has been very heavy lately. I know here in the States we're dealing with elections and division and all this stuff, so it's hard to not be in this 5 of Cups, right? It's hard to not be that. But in order to find hope for the future is we just have to focus on the things that we can control, the things that we know, the balance. What gives you balance in your life? It could be just something as easy as having your favorite meal or going for a walk, or, you know, just the little things. Like, it's so big, so we need to zoom into the little things. Another thing I like to point out with the nested tarot, what's fun, is these are also containers. So it's like, what are you holding on to that you need to open up and let go of in order to be able to encapsulate the next thing, which is that balance. And then what will fill you up to have that energetic, like, childlike wonderment of that Page of Cups to be able to expect the surprises that are meant for you. So just some things to think about this week, and just go out and be the greatest of your all time, right? Like, go be your goat, and also just play and have fun with that, and know that over here on the shore, things will get better. So I hope you have a good week, and I will be here next Tuesday. See you then. Bye.